Project in Chemistry: Functional Groups in Our Daily Lives by Edward Tumlos. But before we proceed, let's first see a list of all the functional groups. Alkanes. Natural gas is a type of alkane that is seen in gas stoves or gas ranges. These gases are very flammable, hence why they are commonly seen in stoves. Carboxylic acid. A carboxylic acid is an organic compound containing the carbonyl group and a hydroxyl group bonded to the carbon atom. A good example of
Alkynes,
things that has
like
carboxylic acid in it
alkene,
is vinegar.
consists of
Carbon and hydrogen bonds, but only difference is it has a triple bond. An example of this is ethanol. Arene. Arene is a hydrocarbon that contains a benzene ring. Arenes are commonly found in pesticides. Carboxylic acid. A carboxylic acid is an organic compound containing the carbonyl group and a hydroxyl group bonded to the carbon atom. A good example of carboxylic acid. A carboxylic acid is an organic compound containing the carbonyl group and a hydroxyl group bonded to the carbon atom. A good example of things that has carboxylic acid in it is
ether.
vinegar. Ether is an organic compound with an oxygen atom bonded to an alkyl or aryl group. A good example for an ether is dyes. Sulfide. It is similar to an ether, except it contains a sulfur atom instead of an oxygen atom. Sulfide is found commonly in alliums such as garlic or onions. Thiol. A thiol is a compound that has the SH group, or sulfur and hydrogen. An example of thiol is grapefruit. Amine. The functional group of amine is a nitrogen atom bonded with either one, two, or three alkyl or aryl groups. A good example for amine are amino acids found in foods like meat or eggs. Nitrile. Nitrile is an organic compound in which a carbon atom and a nitrogen atom is connected through a triple bond. An example of nitrile is nitrile gloves. Aldehyde. An aldehyde is an organic compound which consists of the CHO group or carb- a carbonyl group, meaning carbon and oxygen with a double bond, and the carbon also bonded with a hydrogen atom. And good example of products containing aldehydes are perfumes and colognes. Ketone. Ketone is an organic compound containing the carbonyl group, also known as carbon and oxygen with a bond. A good example of a ketone is acetone. Carboxylic acid. A carboxylic acid is an organic compound containing the carbonyl group and a hydroxyl group bonded to the carbon atom. A good example of things that has carboxylic acid in it is vinegar. Ester. An ester is basically just an ether but with the carbonyl group. A good example of an ester are soaps. Amide. Just like esters just being ethers with a carbonyl group, amide are just amines with the carbonyl group. And Amides are present in polyamide fabrics and nylons. And that's all for this video. I hope I passed this subject, and most of all, thank you for watching.